For breakfast, I started off with a fruit salad using fruit that I already had in my fridge, being a pineapple, lychee, and some grapes. Of course, we have to first wash our fruit thoroughly, make sure that it's clean. With the rest of the fruit, we can put it in a container and freeze it, and you can use it for smoothies on another day. I'm just chopping the pineapples into bite-sized pieces because they were a bit too big for my liking. If you know yourself and you know that you are not likely to finish a whole entire pineapple by yourself, you can always freeze the leftover pieces and use them when making a smoothie within the rest of your week. My day was quite busy, so I decided to order in some lunch from Woolies. I ordered a Greek leaf salad and 2 roast veg and halloumi wraps. Washing your hands when preparing meals is always mandatory.
For our glory. I hope you caught that. He says that is in the Bible, it's in Proverbs. And the scripture talks about it is the glory of God to conceal a matter. And it is the times, because of doubt and insecurity and inadequacy, we begin to minimize what God has spoken to us. Even when we talk about it, we talk about it in such a mediocre way that when we're even moving about it, it's not, yes, everything it's one step after the next and things can, that when you're building, you have that vision in mind, but not that you're building according to only the current capacity that you have. And so mission is possible. We're going to talk about fasting. When I think about fasting, there's so many. I kept thinking, what testimony to share, but the reality is that there's so many testimonies that I can tell you about fasting and Jesus. It is the difference between calling someone Jesus as a friend and saying Jesus, and all of a sudden demons begin to tremble of who you're calling. That when I say He's the person who lives down the street, I'm calling the King of Kings. There is a difference. And so when you move in an understanding of something inside, sometimes it's also ignorance of what happens in the natural body when we fast. I remember a friend of mine, she was like, I don't think fasting is meant for me, because my body just rejects it. I get headaches and I get all kinds of things. And I said that's this very thing. And I'll prove it to you, because of the glory of God. It is not because that people, you have an appetite to say, God, I want people to know who I am. I want people to like me. I want the applause, that you make no room for it. Because no matter. Now, pride did that. I know how this happened. I did that too. Oh yeah, I invested time. This happened. I gave myself to this, and this happened. It's all natural results. And so I want to talk about what is fasting.
For dinner, we are making butternut soup. We have 1 peeled and chopped butternut, 1 diced yellow onion, some chopped ginger, and crushed garlic. We have black pepper, salt, sunflower oil or olive oil, and vegetable broth, but I used 1 Knorr's cube in boiling water. We start off by oiling our pot with some oil. And on high heat, we start frying the onions until translucent. When cooking, I use my eyes as my measuring tools. So for those of you that need exact measurements for the ingredients, please click the link in the description box for this exact recipe. Once the onions are translucent, you can add in your salt and black pepper. Now adding in your chopped ginger and crushed garlic, which was store-bought, or you can use a fresh garlic clove. And you stir in all your ingredients together. So once you have stirred all your ingredients together, we add in our chopped butternut. And we continue frying the butternut with the onion mix. Once everything has been fried, we add in our broth, making sure that it covers all the butternut pieces. So after mixing all that up, we close our pot and let it boil or simmer for a couple of minutes until they are soft and tender. To ensure that the butternut is now soft, we can use a fork to pierce through the butternut, and once they are soft, we can then transfer the ingredients into a blender. I used this blender for my soup. I'm sure you can use a handheld blender as well. And once everything has been added in, we blend on high speed until everything is of a soup-like consistency and everything has been mixed in together. Of course, if you feel that you want to add more ingredients, maybe more salt and pepper, you can do so to your liking. And that is it. That is our butternut soup that everyone thoroughly enjoyed. If you've made it this far to the video, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more faith-based and lifestyle content.